Ever get that feeling? You know,
Yeah.
like you're staring down the barrel of a family blow up and you just hope it doesn't go nuclear.
Oh, yeah. We've all been there.
Our listener. Yeah, they are right there in the thick of it, dealing with accusations of unfair treatment, years of tension, the whole 9 yards.
Oof, that's rough. What's the story?
So we're diving into this Reddit post, right? From the Am I the Asshole subreddit. It's a woman, we'll call her Sarah, and she's getting absolutely roasted for cutting off most of her extended family.
Okay, cutting off the fam is serious stuff. What's the reason?
It's all about her nephew, Jamie. She says he's been mistreated his whole life by their family, constantly compared to his perfect younger brother.
Oh boy, family favoritism. Always a recipe for disaster. And it sounds like this is a doozy.
It gets even juicier. Jamie actually ended up moving in with Sarah to get away from it all.
Wow, so it was that bad, huh? You know, it's fascinating to me, this Am I the Asshole subreddit. It's like people are desperate for that outside validation, a different perspective. It gives you such a raw look into these family dynamics, social norms, how people try to figure out right and wrong.
Right, and those dynamics are seriously messed up here. Sarah says as soon as Jamie's little brother was born, it was like a switch flipped.
Mm-hmm.
Suddenly, Jamie was public enemy number one. And we're talking extreme examples like Jamie getting punished for like just being a kid, while the younger one gets praised for the bare minimum.
Ugh, that's so tough. And it's not uncommon, unfortunately. Families play favorites, but the impact on those kids, it can be, well, it can be really damaging.
Yeah, like imagine being that kid constantly compared to your sibling, always hearing you're the problem child.
Exactly. It chips away at your self-esteem, you know? You start feeling insecure, inadequate, like you can never measure up. It can be really hard to shake that feeling.
And then there's the flip side. You've got the golden child,
Yeah.
the one who can do no wrong. You'd think that'd be great, right?
You'd think so. But even that can backfire. It can create this fear of failure, this need for constant approval. And when they inevitably mess up, because we all do, they might not have the skills to handle it.
So back to Sarah. She finally hits her limit and sends this email to the whole family, airs everything out.
What happens? What do they say?
We'll get this. Some people on Reddit actually sided with the family. They were calling Jamie a brat, said he deserved it.
Wow. See, that's what makes this whole thing so fascinating. It's like a Rorschach test. People see their own experiences, their own biases reflected in these stories.
It makes you think, how often is the difficult child actually just reacting to a messed up family system?
Exactly. Instead of looking at the bigger picture, it's easier to just blame the kid.
Great. So the big question, did Sarah mess up by sending that email?
I mean, it's tough to say. On the one hand, you totally get her anger, wanting to protect her nephew. But could she have handled it differently? Maybe. It's family, it's messy, there are no easy answers.
That's the truth. And it really brings up a bigger question, don't you think? Like, how much responsibility do we have to step in when we see a family member being treated unfairly, even if it means rocking the boat?
Oh, 100%. That's the question a lot of us will face, and there's no easy answer. And that's what's so compelling about this whole Reddit post. It forces us to confront these uncomfortable truths about family, about societal expectations, about right and wrong. And it reminds us that even the things that seem straightforward rarely are.
Deep stuff for a Reddit post.
Tell me about it.